Hey ladies, it's Trina back again with another video. So this is an updated version of the phone sex operator tips 101. And one of my older videos that I uploaded back in January of this year, a lot of people were complaining that they could not hear me. The video volume is too low, and I didn't really realize it until after I uploaded the video. I did not turn my volume up, and I did have people in the house at the time, and I was trying to be quiet, and I forgot to turn up the volume once I finished editing the video. But anyways, this is a new updated version of the PSO 101 tips. I'm gonna try to fit everything in this one video. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'm gonna try to talk a little fast and just say everything that I said in the previous video. But yeah, I'll still keep the older video up, but this is just a new and improved version. So yeah, first tip: drink plenty of water. Hot tea, hot coffee, or either warm water with lemon. Make sure that your voice doesn't sound tired or cracky or sounds like it's about to go out. You know, like one time I think I took a phone call when I was tired, which I should not have done, and the guy was on the phone actually said, you sound tired, and he hung up on me. So yeah, make sure that you don't sound tired. Make sure that your voice doesn't sound all cracky. Make sure that your voice isn't going out. Make sure that you sound clear and concise. All right, that's tip number one. Tip number two: make sure that you take notes about your character. So for example, if your character is named Tanisha, you have to make up a lot of stuff, like where does Tanisha live, where does she work, is she single, does she have kids, how tall is she, how much does she weigh, what's her favorite food, what does she look like, where does she work, what does she do for work, where does she go to school, if she went to school, what kind of school does she go to, what kind of family. Like, y'all think I'm overreacting, but I'm so serious. Some guys will call and they are so freaking nosy. They will ask, oh, what do you do? Do you do phone sex, or do you do this on the side, or do you have another work? Did you go to college, or they will ask this stuff, and I was like, damn, I have to. Sometimes they ask questions that I never thought they would ask, and I had to make up something on the fly, and then whatever I made up on the fly, I made sure to write it down so that next time they ask or someone else asks, that's my answer, because these guys be really nosy sometimes. Yeah. But like I said, I'm gonna try to fit everything in this one video. If not, I have to do a part two, but I'm gonna see if it's gonna work in this one video. Okay, so we're on number three. Number three is don't, and this is one of the most important ones of all, don't take what these guys say too serious. It is just work. It is all just work. It is all for entertainment purposes only. It is just work. It is just work. That's it. That's all. And if you the kind of person that take it too serious, you can't handle it, you can't take it, it make you sick to your stomach, you squeamish, then this ain't for you. Find another career field, okay? Maybe you would do better with regular therapy and not sexual therapy. Because I call this sex therapy. That's what it feels like sometimes. But yeah, number three, do not take these guys too serious. Whenever you get off work, leave whatever you talked about on the website, leave that in the office, and wherever you take your phone calls. If you leave it in the car, outside, in the office, in your bedroom, in the living room, wherever you take your phone calls, just leave it. All right, sage, Palo Santo, cleanse, but just take the phone call and forget about it. Take the phone call and forget. It's all work, okay? That's why and that's another thing. Make sure that you write note. Whenever you have callers, make sure you write notes about your callers. Because me personally, when I have guys that call me, and I don't remember each call because I've tried to forget about a lot of things that the guys talk about because some of them are so creepy and sick and weird. And I just kind of get rid of it in my mind. I don't think about it. So if they do call again, I have notes on what they talk about, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is that guy who likes this and that. Oh, okay, because if not, I'm gonna be like, who's you? And I've done this before. I've done this before where I was like, someone called me, and I'm like, hi, and he's like, hey, baby, remember me? And I'm like, do I remember we spoke before? And he's like, yeah, like last week. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember you. You're, and then he hung up on me. And I'm like, did you really get offended because I don't remember your ass? Seriously? You might have been boring as hell or either creepy as hell, and I just erased you from my memory on purpose. Like, come on. But I don't give a fuck. Anyway. And that leads me to number 4. Number 4 is you can always hang up if you are uncomfortable. If you are uncomfortable, you can always hang up. This is why you are your own boss and you work for yourself and you're an independent contractor and you are a freelancer. You're your own boss. You are in control of this. You are in control and you can always hang up. You can always hang up. You don't have to sit there and take it if you don't want to take it. You come up with your own niche. You come up with your own niche, whatever you want. Whether you want to talk about being a mistress or whatever. It's whatever you want to talk about, whether you want to talk about whether you want to make a confessional listing, a mistress listing, financial domination listing, a trans listing, a SPH listing, a dating coach, whatever your niche is, make the listing. It could be whatever you want. That's why I say you're the boss. You control it. It's whatever you want. And if someone calls you and try to talk about something that you don't want to talk about, hang up on them. Guess what? You won't get in trouble because you work for yourself, not anyone else. And it looks like this might have to be a part 2. I tried to fit everything in one video, but I don't know. Okay, let me say one more thing. Let me see. One more thing is to set a schedule, and I'm going to start the next video off on setting a schedule and the importance of having a schedule, because you can't just sit up here and think you just gonna wing this thing and get up and log on whenever you want to. No, you gotta have a schedule. You gotta be organized, and I'll see you guys on my next video.